Welcome to Sheet Leveler. My name is Joanne and I'm here to help you learn how to use Excel in the most efficient way possible. Our video tutorials provide clear instructions on how to use various functions in Excel. In this video, we'll show you how to use the SUMIF function. This function allows you to quickly add up the values of cells that meet a specific criterion in a given range. We hope you find this tutorial useful. Let's take a look at a few examples together. We have organized the data in these tables to demonstrate how the SUMIF function works. For example, we can use the tables to calculate the total number of sales in the Western region or determine the sum of all sales volumes that were lower than 170. There is no restriction on the amount of data that can be stored in the tables. To get started, click on the cell you want to display the result in. Type an equal sign followed by the words SUMIF to begin. Select the suggested option to proceed. You will be required to provide additional details. Specifically, the range is the area of cells in which Excel will search for data that meets our criteria. The criteria is used to mark the exact data we are looking for. Finally, the area from which the sum of values that meet our criteria will be calculated. We wish to look through the data in the column labeled Region, so let's select all of the information in this column. Next, we will insert a comma and enter the conditions for searching. We can determine the total sales from the region West by entering West into the search field within quotation marks. Next, insert a comma and then choose the column containing the values you want to add, which is sales. To complete the function, close the brackets in the formula and press the Enter key. Excel will then calculate the total of all sales from the region West. If you anticipate needing to use different criteria for calculations in the future, you can modify the function so that you can access the required information from a single cell. This cell can be adjusted at any time, so you can quickly adapt to different criteria. So for this example, we can use the value in cell G2 to set our criteria. Instead of typing West in the formula, we can use the coordinates G2 and then press Enter to complete the formula. Fantastic! If we alter the value of West to East in G2 means the formula will calculate the sum of all sales from the East region using the most up-to-date criteria, and the total of those sales will be displayed. Additionally, there is more. In the SUMIF function, you can compare the values of all sales to determine the total volume of sales that are above or below the value you specify. Let's use Excel to calculate the total volume of sales that are greater than 170. We'll begin with the SUMIF function, selecting the column labeled Sales. After adding a comma, we need to add our comparison criteria. To do this, we'll type the greater than sign followed by the number 170, all within quotation marks. Excel does not require any additional information for this operation, so we can complete it by closing the brackets and pressing Enter. Excel has successfully tallied all sales entries that exceed 170, providing us with the total. We can use the data in cell G3 to make the function dynamic. This way we can use this same function in other cases, just like we did before. In order to incorporate this number into the formula, we need to employ a slight adjustment. We need to use quotation marks around greater than and then type in an ampersand and, followed by the reference to the cell you want to use, which in this case is G3. Now that we have all the necessary information, we can hit Enter and verify that the spreadsheet produces the same result. If the value in G3 is changed to 60, Excel will automatically update the total to 750, which reflects the sum of all sales that meet the new criteria. That's it for today. We learned how to use the SUMIF function, which can be helpful in the workplace. Excel has many other great functions, and Sheet Leveler has created video tutorials for some of the most popular ones. Check out the links in the description below to learn more. If you found this tutorial useful, please show your appreciation by giving the video a like. If you would like to improve your Excel skills, hit the subscribe button and learn how to use Excel like a boss. I appreciate you taking the time to view my video. I look forward to seeing you in the next one.